The best
Very
kind.
loose.
Best
Exactly, dude.
kind.
You get it, dude. Guys, welcome to the show, dude. I know you're not used to me doing intros off the fucking rip, but I have to because we have a guest. We never have guests. You guys know this, dude. We found someone that's nice enough to come play with us, dude. That's nice enough to come and chill with the boys, dude. Do you want to do your own intro? Because I couldn't do it justice, man, honestly, with all the nicknames you got, dude. This man has extensive branding behind his intros, dude, and I don't want to do a disservice. So,
Nah, you're
dude,
all good. You're all good. So yeah, man, I got a few monikers, man. I go by Only1CropDuster. Okay. I go by Only1Wiser. That's my gospel hip hop stage name. My real name is Solomon Prince. Okay. A lot of people in the boxing industry, I own a boxing gym as well up here in Seattle. They'll call me Coach Prince, but you guys can just call me whatever it is. I'm all here for it. Maybe it's all love at the end of the day, man. Glad to be on the show.
Damn, dude. So, God,
Shit.
and we're glad to have you. We're just
I
over the
appreciate
fucking
it.
moon to have you, dude. It is
Amazing.
the easiest book I've ever had, too, dude. Normally, people were such divas where they're like, "I have to do this," whatever. I was like, "Hey, we have a time slot we're gonna be doing." He was like, "Got you, bro. I'm there." Like,
Got
just
you, man. I'm here.
and
I'm
that's
here.
very, very Christy of you, dude. I've been wanting
Yes,
your stuff.
indeed.
Very
Yes,
Christy,
indeed.
dude. Let him know.
Yes, that's it.
Christy, dude. That's one of his things,
That's
guys.
it,
Like it's
baby.
like. Just like the like when you uppercut someone in Mortal Kombat, the toasty. That's what he's got. Christy.
Yeah.
So,
Should I give him the story behind Christ? Should I give him that story too?
yeah,
I
right
might
after
as
I tell
well,
him how
huh?
I found you, I just gotta tell him how I found
Yes,
you.
please
First
do
of all.
that. Please do that. Go ahead.
So, guys, I, if you don't think it's worth it to spend money on Instagram ads, you're wrong. Because there are people like me where I follow primarily people I find on Instagram ads now, dude. Where I only follow like 100 something people on Instagram. So in between stories, they give me a lot more ads than you guys would think. Like they give me a lot. So I see this guy and I'm like, what? It was about the third or fourth time I seen your videos, and I was like, okay, let me see what the fuck is going on here. What he's doing on the Crop Duster page is he's going and he's farting and essentially hotboxing these women into farts in these situations, dude. And I say women, but he calls them Eves, dude. And I love that, dude. I fucking love.
Yes.
And they just take like the one that I was watching. It was a white lady inside a store, and you handed her a business card and everything. You're asking her to rate your fart. She was like, "It's a bizarre world, dude." She said that's an 11 out of 10. She said it's an 11 out of 10. You said to the dude, you said to, like a cashier or something. You said, man, she gave me an 11. She gave me an 11, man. Like you were so
Yes.
apparently this man doesn't just have. You guys think, oh, anyone could do that. No, apparently his farts are fucking nuclear. I've seen enough evidence by now that unless everyone's acting and you got a lot of acting, no, he's not. It's not an act. It's not.
No, it's real life. Real life.
It's none of that. Like we need to get some good production quality because you could go very viral, dude. We gotta
Man,
get some marketing behind this
I
stuff.
appreciate that. Yes,
Dude,
yes, I appreciate that.
I need to hear this. One thing that I need to know or that I need to hear is I don't think I've heard the fart on any of them. We need the fart. We need the impact. Dude,
so the thing is that my fart. So I'm pretty much a fart technician. All right. I'm a fartologist. I'm a fartologist, right? So when it comes down to it, so I can push my farts out and make them loud, of course. But if I push them out, the stankometer goes down tremendously. See, the thing is that you want to ease your farts out. You see what I'm saying? So when you ease them out,
because it's all farts stink because they're flowing over poop. That's like the whole idea.
Yes,
that they're flowing over poop. So he's just
for sure.
He's making it a slower process. So
there you go. Let it ease out. Ease out. And then
he's creating like a nuclear reactor within his ass right there, dude. It's
yes,
wild. Like,
yes. I let it brew. So the thing is that me being a boxer, you know what I'm saying, I already eat very good foods, you know what I'm saying? I eat good foods, and a lot of foods I eat is very high in sulfur. So I take dumps very regularly, 3 times a day. So even though I take a lot of dumps, my farts are still very sulfuric. No matter what they say, I guess on average, they say only 1% of farts actually smell. That means 99% of the time you're gonna fart and it's not gonna smell like nothing. But me, I'm the opposite. When I fart, well, that's according to Google. You know what I'm saying? We can take Google as is. You know what I'm saying? That's according to Google. That's what
dude,
it
I'm
says.
about to put the people out on the street to take a survey, dude. See what's going on.
Yes. And so the thing is that, I've been doing this. I've been crop dusting Eve since second grade. You know what I'm saying? So like this has been my thing since second grade. I've been doing this. Okay, no lie. So pretty much, how it says like only 1% of farts smell and 99% of farts don't. Mine's pretty much, I want to say 90% of the time, they're terrible. And I'm very healthy. I done got everything checked. Everything, I'm good. I done asked my doctor and everything has been my same doctor since I was 4. I said, do I have a problem with my farts smelling like this? They said, no, your farts are healthy. The way they smell is healthy. Those are healthy smelling farts. I said, okay, good. Thank God. So now I'm good. So now, of course, like everything, I like to turn everything into a business opportunity. So I'm like, all right,
hell yeah,
man. What can I do, man, to go ahead and turn this into and not only also it's symbolic too, because as you know, I'm not sure, but since you already know about the Christy, my channel is based off of Bible. Revelations 21:8 says that hell smells of sulfur, and nobody wants to go to hell. Nobody wants to go to hell, right? Nobody wants to go to hell. So my farts are literally, me being a biblical person, a biblical brother, right? I'm allowing people, especially Eves, because they brought sin into the world for partaking of the apple in the Garden of Eden. Well, we'll say fruit, but for partaking of the forbidden fruit in the Garden of Eden, they brought sin into this world, for which potentially brought death into the world and hell into the world. So my whole thing is I get Eves back, girls, through these terrible farts that God has given me. Right, so that's my talent, these farts. So I get them back to that, and of course, these noses, right? So some girls' noses, so it says, and this is also Google. Their sense of smell is like 10 times higher than ours. So
there's
that's
no way
why
that one's true, dude. This
is Google.
Check it out.
This is Google. That's what it says.
That's why, Ernie, you're a producer of this episode, Ernie. You need to be because we have the technology. You can pull up the facts on the screen right now, dude. Because women are super soldiers, dude. What the hell?
Yes, their sense of smell are like 10 times higher than us. So that's why when they smell anything, they're very sensitive to smell, whether it's good or bad. They're very sensitive to the smell.
To your case, I've watched a lot of your videos, and the guys seem to no-sell them a lot more, dude. Like the guys are in there taking it. Yeah, like we are
they be all
by
good.
trade. We are stinkier by trade, though, guys.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's so funny because I'm not sure if you gone through my YouTube, but I have videos where I'm on the plane, right? So I'm on the plane and I'm crop dusting on the plane, and there's dudes that are by me, right? There's dudes that are by me, and it goes right past the dudes, and you see the girls just like that, automatic. So I'm saying, and the dudes aren't really fazed by it. Now, of course, some dudes will get fazed by it. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's the women that are fazed by it. The dudes might make it face like, oh, but the girls are dying. They're dying. Yeah. Go ahead, Ernie. What's some stats, Ernie? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. They hate it.
It checks out. It checks out, man. It says there's a certain part of the brain called the olfactory bulb.
Yep.
It's responsible for receiving smell signals. It's 43% more present in women than in men.
See?
Damn,
told you.
Dude, there's that joke that chicks have dog brain, dude. They really have dog smell too. That's crazy.
Exactly.
That's wild, dude. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Exactly. Yes. So pretty much, they're doomed. They're doomed. Any Eves that end up having to go through hell, I pray they don't. But if they do, they are doomed forever smelling egg farts forever in hot heat. They say hell is hot, right? So hot heat smelling egg farts, they are doomed. They're going to be gagging and throwing up forever. You know what I'm saying? That's just the real of it. You know what I'm saying?
Have you crossed the line and have you done it in church? Have you?
Oh man, look, I do it anywhere. I do it anywhere and everywhere. Now the only times, because of course, when we fear our mothers, we fear our moms. So there's places, you know what I'm saying, to where I'm with my mom or something. Let's say I'm at a family function or something, and she'll be like, baby, not here. And I'll be like, no problem. So you know what I'm saying?
She has to tell me.
Oh yeah. No, she has to tell me. Because if she don't tell me, I'm not holding them in because something else, a real fact. Because I eat a lot of high fiber foods. So I literally on average. So again, Ernie, you can Google this, Ernie. It says that I guess on average, on average, it says that the average human, I say average, farts 14 times a day.
Yeah.
Right?
Seems
14
right.
times a day.
Yeah.
I killed that. I on average I killed that. I on average fart probably close to around 50 to 60 times a day. When I get going, I'm going and it's flowing nonstop. So like my clients, and I have a lot of women clients, they come to my gym and I already let them know because they already know. I tell them first things first. This is going to be a tough workout as far as cardiovascular and stuff like that. But also, I'm known for my farts, and I'm not gonna hold them in. And I tell them the same thing. I let them know too, because I'm fair. I'll be like, so you don't have to hold yours in. But of course, women don't have it how we have it, so theirs not gonna smell at all. I've been married for 24 years. My wife eats the same thing I eat, and her farts don't. Her farts. She got audibles. She may be listening, so she gonna kill me. But she got audibles, right? But there's no smell. I got two daughters. They eat the same foods pretty much that I eat because I'm all about healthy eating.
Yeah.
I don't never hear them fart or smell their farts. Never. And these girls came from me. So I've literally been just blessed with this gift. So I just pass it on to these
what if you come to find out that they have some secret sorority in your house where they're like they have a way to vent about so that you're not finding out about, dude? Like,
look, they would have to be very, very, very good about it. Because not only that, when my daughters were babies, of course I had to change. I was changing their diapers. No smell.
Were you a little disappointed?
Smell.
Were you like, these ain't my kids?
I wasn't just I was all good. No, honestly, I was all good. I was all good. Now, if it was my son, I would have been disappointed. I would have been like, oh, he's not passing the torch. Literally, he's not passing the butt torch. So I would have been upset. I would have been upset.
Sulfur torch.
Yep, not passing the sulfur torch. So I would have been upset. Would it be in my girls? Of course, girls want to smell good anyway, and girls don't want to fart. They don't like having to go doo doo. You know what I'm saying? They don't like having to fart. They don't like none of that kind of stuff. So I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want your daughter being known as the fart girl in school too. You know?
Right,
you don't want
exactly. Exactly.
Mean,
that,
dude. You can't.
That would be no good. And they're models too, so they can't be, smelling. You know what I'm saying? So that's just not gonna work. But they
catwalk. They're cropping the catwalk.
Baby. Yep. They're models and stuff. So it's like, they're girly girls. You know what I'm saying? They're girly girls. Now, of course, they know what daddy does. So they support everything I do. They laugh at it. They're all good with it. Their friends know. Their friends love it. It's comedy. They all enjoy it. But as far as them, you ain't gonna hear it. You ain't gonna smell it. Nothing. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Which is wild to me. I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. But, it is what it is. That just tells me that, okay, God has definitely blessed me with some good gifts right now because they eat the same stuff I do and they don't have it like that. They just don't. They don't.
I was thinking about the church thing and I had a funny thought, dude. I hope everyone finds this equally as funny because do you go to black church? Like, do you go to traditionally black church?
Now, one thing about me, like I said, I'm a biblical brother. So I do not go to church. Okay. The whole thing is we are the church. We are the body of Christ. Okay. So whenever 3 or more are gathered, he's with us. So pretty much I don't do, and also the Bible is not religious. God disdains religion because it keeps all people divided. Okay. God says to show love for all mankind, okay, and to help out those in need, the widows and the poor. So that's what I do. So that's Christy. So I'm Christy. Now,
dude.
I've performed at church, stuff like that, and my dad is actually a pastor of a church. But as far as me, if people go to church, that's fine. That's all good. But I do not do legalized church. No. And Sunday is not the real Sabbath day. And Sunday's not the real worship.
Is Saturday? Are you going with the Hebrew?
Saturday is exactly. Yep. There you go.
Yeah, I took notice that you had some Hebrew hashtags in your stuff and everything.
Absolutely.
I'm very Polish, so the debate is up that I'm in the tribe, dude. They don't know. People have always called me Jewish my entire life, and I've never gotten the check. I've never gone and ran it. So the
whole thing too is that when it comes to that, and that's a whole different conversation too. When it comes to like DNAs and stuff like that, a lot of that stuff is fake anyway. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff is fake. We all know that when it comes to as far as humans, you know what I'm saying? Humankind. We all know that all come from the cradle of civilization, the Garden of Eden, that is the Horn of Africa, East Africa. So we know that, and it branches out. So pretty much when you dig deep enough, you're gonna find East African in your DNA. So it doesn't matter at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So
he's right, man.
Dude, that's a young white wigger's biggest dream, though, dude. Like a kid who's been dressing black his entire life, just to find out, dude. Like it went from like their biggest goal. The biggest goal was to just get a black friend. Like that's your biggest goal when you're coming up. Like that's right. But if you can be black yourself, like dude, but
it's true.
The whole thought I had about church, before I forget it, because I do think it's funny in my head. I hope it translates. Is that at black church, dude? That would cause a disruption. That would end black church. You know what I'm saying? Like that would. Now
I've done it. I've done it. Yeah. I've done it anywhere and everywhere that you can possibly think of. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? You already know. You talk about black churches, right? You know they got the fans going. They got the fans going already. They waving it. They waving the clouds.
Their big giant hats are catching it. Like they just get caught in them big giant hats. It's just getting stuck.
All day.
White church. This is like
doing it.
This is the typical hacky, like white people do this and black people do this, but a white church, I really don't think it would disrupt anything. I think someone would just be like, the pastor would be like, is anyone sick? Is anyone feeling unhealthy right now? Like that's like when I shit my pants.
Does anyone feel sin?
In the third grade, I shit my pants and I just sat there in it, right? And eventually,
did you really?
Said that. Yeah, in the third grade, I shit my pants.
Oh man! Oh wow!
I was inches from a toilet, and I got greedy because I tried to go to like a toilet that no one goes to. I could have went to numerous much closer toilets, and it's embarrassing to shit your pants fully bad inside of the stall. You know, in the third grade, you can't process that in the third grade.
Yeah.
You don't
Right.
Like, so I just kind of sat in it, dude, and like there was a few kids that knew it was me. A few kids.
Now tell me, did any Eves smell it? Because if they did, that made it all worth it. If they did.
My teacher was so old, she could have been the original Eve, actually, dude. And she was up there, dude. And she smelled that. She was the first to call me out. And that's what she said was, is anyone sick? Is anyone feeling unwell? Everyone was like confused by it, except for me, because I knew exactly what she was talking about. Like she might as well.
That is funny.
But yeah, no one.
Oh, that is funny.
This one kid, Jared Reed, I'll say his name, dude. He'll never hear this show, whatever. This one kid did know it was me, dude. And I kind of gave him the like, dude, don't you fucking say a thing, dude. Don't you dare, dude. Don't you dare tell anyone about my shit.
So how did you go about cleaning yourself up? Like was it all out, just in your drawers, everything in there?
It was Hiroshima, dude. It was Chernobyl. It was over, dude. It was a complete disaster, dude. On all proportions, it was Bay of Pigs. It was bad, dude. I sat in it, and then the school.
Man.
You think it's the classrooms and everything because it's towards the end of the day, but it's the school ride home, the bus ride home, dude.
Oh, so you had to stay there the whole day. Yeah, like you weren't able to go to the nurse's office and they had to change your clothes or nothing.
No, it was towards the end of the day, and I had such I still had terrible anxiety, dude. They're like where I wouldn't have.
Wow.
I just sat it and like I came home. And it was embarrassing because my sister's like 7 years older than me, so she's in 10th grade at this point. She has like her hot friend over, dude. Like she has like a hot teenage girl. Dude.
Here comes the Eve,
and I'm like,
the Eve smelled it.
I had to go and take a bath, dude. I had to take a shameful bath. Like it might have been one of the last ones I ever took. I think that ruined baths for me altogether.
No shame in the doodle game, man. That's okay.
Yeah, no,
that's
dude,
okay, man.
It never happened to you. You never crapped yourself out. Everyone has, dude. I feel like everyone has.
Let me think. Hold on.
A shart.
Man, that's a tough one because, like I said, I have very good control of my sphincter. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I was gonna say.
I got very good control of my sphincter, man. Like I know how to ease them out real good. Like I've been doing it, like I said, since second grade. So I'm a pro at this. I am a pro at this.
You have over 10,000 hours. Yeah, dude, you're an expert.
Yeah, absolutely. Without a question. Yeah, without a question, man. And also I know how to aim them. So I'll pick how the wind is going. No, for real. Because they smell bad inside and outside. So I know how to aim them depending on where the wind is going. So I can peep my target. Like, oh, I'm about to get her. right? And then when I feel one coming, I can aim it a certain way without even having to fan it, and I can aim it a certain way, and it will go right to her. It'll flow right to her, and it has lasting power. Like my clouds are very thick. They are very, very thick clouds. Where even if you spray Febreze, Glade, incense, it doesn't matter.
Shit.
It's lasting. It's lasting for a very long time, and it don't matter how big the area is. It lasts, and it's just amazing. And that's just because I just ease them out very slowly. I don't never push. It is. It really is an art.
So that's why we can't hear the noise, dude. Freaking,
you cannot hear the noise. No noise, never. You will never hear the noise. Only time you hear the noise is if I decide you want to hear the noise, and then there ain't gonna be no smell. There really won't be no smell to it. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Do you do that for your wife ever though? Because that's like a courtesy for your wife.
So now the wife. The thing about the wife is she gangster. And the thing is,
no, she just knows blind.
No, not at all. She can't stand them. Like I said, I've been married 24 years. We've been together 24 years. I've been together 14. But the thing is this. You would think she'd be used to them. You would think so, but she's not. She hates them. She's very nose sensitive. So she hates anything that is a bad smell. It does not matter. So my farts she'll never get used to. Oftentimes when she's sleeping, she wakes up to them because of course I'm in the bed, so I don't get out of the bed. I'm not getting out of the bed.
No,
I let them go. It is. And I let them go. And she'll wake up, just hit it and mad, period. Or she may be laying on my lap. And I'll warn her. I'll be like, hey, I'm about to let one fly.
Dude,
and sometimes she won't
move.
Headshot. It is. It's a wrap. She's suffocating. It's a suffocation trap. Literally. You heard of the Dutch oven, right? Dutch ovens, right? Where they're under the covers and stuff like that, right?
Dutch oven, that's Auschwitz. I tried to do an Auschwitz. Auschwitz, you guys get it? That's the gas chamber too.
Yes. I have an episode on my channel called The Gas Chamber, actually, on my YouTube. My YouTube has more content. The YouTube got way more content than my TikTok and my Instagram. YouTube is where everything is at, of course, because my YouTube is monetized, so I get paid for it. And I have members who come in, they pretty much join my membership to be able to get exclusive content and stuff like that. And also to know
what's the exclusive content, dude?
So the exclusive content, yep. So I got exclusive. So pretty much I'll send them like unreleased content. Like I got tons of unreleased content. And so I send that to them. Also, they may send input on videos that they may like. So, you know what I'm saying? With the little extra charge, they can get custom videos that they may be into and stuff like that. So I do that for them as well. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, okay. When does it become sexual? Because at some point, some guy's going to hit you up and ask you to do something sexual.
Well, look, that's funny you say that too, because, with all things, just like, people fetishize off of whatever they fetishize off of. People be into their own stuff. And I actually had somebody send me a DM, and at the end of the day, that's their own business. Everybody's own business. You feel what I'm saying? But somebody had DM me, and it was like, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think I watch a YouTube channel more than I watch Pornhub. And I'm like, what? What?
That's the type of shit that makes me not have my fucking DMs open to strangers, dude.
Yeah. Oh man. Insane, hey. They come in. That's the thing.
In the world, dude.
And that's the thing too, because I got my music account, my Only1Wiser. So I get DMs from all kind of stuff on my Only1Wiser. But then on my Only1CropDuster, and I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Yeah. It's not just the fellas though. Yeah. Women as well. And ease that you would not even. I'm talking about Instagram models, and what I'm saying, the whole thing is I would never expose them, but I'm talking about Instagram models that you would not expect be in my DMs talking all kind of stuff that you just, if you looked at their page and you see how they talk in my DMs, you'd be like, ain't no way.
Whoa,
but it is. And it's for real.
Wait, dude.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, do you take them right to your wife? Like, I can't be in trouble for this. No. Like,
nah, the whole thing is I love my wife. You know what I'm saying? So that's my wife. So I let them know on all things. I'm a married man. I'm happily married. And pretty much I just see it as a compliment. I appreciate the compliments, but you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. Would never happen. You know what I'm saying? So I've only, it's just, and that's the whole thing. But a lot of women are respectful. They're very respectful, but it's just that you wouldn't know that they would be into farts like that. So they'll be like, man, I wish I was near you so I can smell your farts and put my nose right next to your butt and all
That's
kind of stuff. And I'll be
crazy.
like, oh man.
Well,
Oh
to
man.
be fair, just for the listeners, he is like a no homo, a very handsome, he almost like a younger Damon John from Shark Tank. You know what I'm saying? You have like a
That's a good one.
the inventor of FUBU. For anyone that doesn't know, is what he looks like.
Oh, that's funny.
But
That
for
is
real,
funny.
he's
I
probably like
appreciate that.
Yeah, so I could see chicks being like that and being like,
And
which is
that's the
also
thing too.
yeah.
Like in person, because you know, for one, they never be believing that it's me. Because you seen this video where I give them the card, right? Because after I filmed them,
Dude, guys, he
I
has
always
fart
let them
cards.
know.
Do you have one on you?
Yes.
Do you have a fart card on you
Yes,
right
I think
now?
I do.
Put
I
it
think
on
I
the-
do. Hold on, let me see.
Put it up to the
Fart
camera,
card.
dude. Let's see.
Actually,
Man's got fart cards, dude. He hands out after he dusts these eaves, dude.
Let
Let
me
these
see.
eaves
Hold
know.
up.
Ernie, you're gonna have to
You
at
need me
some
to-
point. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
go on his Instagram at some point, dude, and play the fucking. I walk around all day to being like sulfur mustard. I've been walking around my house. All day
Yes,
saying,
you know the
"Sulfur
song. You got the
mustard."
song. Yes, you know the song. Yes,
Bro,
that's the
that
card.
is wild, dude. Look at that.
That's the card. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get somebody that can make me scratch and sniff to where the fart cloud
Yo,
That's fucking
is a
genius,
scratch and
dude.
sniff.
Let's go, dude.
that's
That is-
insane.
Yeah.
You might
I'm
be
trying.
Damon John. You might be dude, fuck that, dude. You're doing
I'm
Shark
trying.
Tank, dude. Shark Tank.
Man,
Shark Tank instead of Shark Tank,
hey,
dude.
I would be up on there. You know, I would be up on there, man. I would all day long. And I'm just,
Dude.
you know, I was actually outsourcing, trying to, of course, I was on Google trying to see if I can find like, you know, something to where they can get my scratch and sniff because, you know, on my Heaven or Hell, What's That Smell? There was this chemist lady who had did my fart in a bottle. She smelled my fart and she made
Wait,
my
how did you
fart in a bottle.
How'd you bottle? Okay, because there is a girl who still owes me a T-shirt, Shannon. If I send this to you, you still owe me a T-shirt for that competition. This producer, Shannon Lee Hires, the host of the podcast, The Thing Is Ding, she fucking would sell farts. They were sold a few of her farts online. And
The one who was getting like 1,000 a jar, huh?
no, it's not her. That's what inspired the whole bit, though. It was the
okay,
girl
got
that was
you.
doing that. She that's what inspired. They were selling them for about 50 or 75. But I mean, who cares what you're selling for? It's a fart in a jar.
Man,
Dude.
that's deal. Man, that's amazing.
Dude,
Getting that
dude,
money. That's beautiful.
$5, I'll ship it to you guys. You pay shipping
Absolutely.
$1, like
absolutely.
whatever. Like that's
absolutely.
So how are you canning your essence? How are you capturing it? How are you able to
so pretty much so she just happened to get crop dusted. She got crop dusted, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much it was when I was on tour. So before COVID, I was doing Walmart tours because my Christy organization, that's my nonprofit, right? So I was doing
not
Walmart
just crop
tours.
dusting Walmarts, not just crop dusting.
Oh no, I was out. So pretty much through my nonprofit, I was doing Walmart tours throughout the country, selling my music in front of Walmarts, right? So I'm pretty much like the gospel hip hop of like your Girl Scouts, Salvation Army, stuff like that. But I have my music. So I was raising funds for families in need and stuff like that through my music proceeds in front of Walmart through my nonprofit Christ organization. So I was doing that since 2010, right? Right before COVID happened. So I'm doing that every weekend, right? So Eve happened to smell my fart, you know, and she was on video and she said, I'm a chemist. She said, I'm about to bottle that fart and I'm about to send it to you. So then I started using that bottle to do my Heaven or Hell, What's That Smell?
How did she bottle? How did she bottle it?
She made it. So she's a chemist. So she pretty much used sulfuric stuff. So when you open the bottle, it smells just like sulfur. Now I've had girls who have been on my Heaven or Hell, What's That Smell? Who have smelled my real farts in person, and they say this bottle smells terrible, but your farts are even worse. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Well,
actually, I'll DM you one of my boxing clients, and she had smelled the fart in the bottle, and I recorded and put it on YouTube, and she was like, yeah, that smells terrible, but your farts are worse. And I'm like, wow. Man. So the chemist couldn't even do my fart justice. She did the best she could with her nose, but she couldn't even do it justice. So that just goes to tell you.
The science just isn't there yet, dude. The science hasn't caught up to your ass yet, dude.
They haven't. And they may never. They may never. I tell people all the time, I'm going to be in heaven crop dusting. That's not going to end. I'm going to still be crop dusting. That's going to go on forever. And I said, they'll probably be even worse because then I'll have full control over everything. Because, right now we only have like control of 10% of our brain. See, but in heaven, what people don't realize is that you'll have control over 100% of your brain. So I better be like,
I don't know if I want that. That
Yeah.
sounds
And no,
nightmarish, dude.
for real. No, for real, absolutely. Because you have to realize that when sin came into the world through Eve, when sin came in the world, we pretty much got downgraded. See, we started off upgraded when there was no sin. When Adam and Eve was in the Garden of Eden, there was no sin. All we had to do was be fruitful and multiply. So all we had to do was have sex and have kids. That's it. And then Eve, when she partook of that apple, and then when Adam as well took a bite of that forbidden fruit, I keep saying apple, but we don't know for sure, forbidden fruit, then sin came into the world. And so then we got downgraded. Before we was upgraded, we was all good. There was no evil in the world, only good. So all things was good. And then we got downgraded. So when everything comes back to its rightful order, and when sin is done away with, we're going to be upgraded again. So that means that you'll have full consciousness of your whole brain, mind, body, everything. You see what I'm saying?
Victor, you're gonna have.
Oh my goodness! Look! I'm gonna be going from 60 farts a day to 6,000. You know what I'm saying? 6 million. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, dude. You might get kicked out on the behavior, dude. They might send something, dude. You might have a fart angel come down, a fart archangel come down and talk to you, dude, and be like,
my angel is going to be competing with me. It's going to be competing with me. Yeah, we're going to be battling. Yeah,
aren't
absolutely.
Angels smooth down there? I thought angels were like Ken dolls down there, aren't they? They're no sexes. I thought.
Well, they can be called eunuchs. Yeah, they can be called eunuchs. You know what I'm saying? They can definitely be called eunuchs. But that there, you know.
But does eunuch only apply to the front? They might still have a butthole, dude. I didn't think about it ever really. I never thought about it.
You know, that's you know, there's certain things that we just don't know right now, and we'll just find out when that time comes. You know
that means for anyone that's keeping score, that means the devil doesn't have a dick, dude, because the devil was an angel. So that means what's up, you dickless bastard? Gotcha again, devil. There's no way he's safe on this podcast. Gotcha again. You've been Willis.
You just slapped him. You just slapped Satan. I got a song called Satan I'm a Slap where I just clown him the whole time. And that's what you're doing right now. And I love it. I love it. Satan I'm a Slap, man. Yeah, it's called Satan I'm a Slap.
You out.
Come on, Satan I'm a Slap, baby. Yes, indeed.
Dude. So when you went to this Walmart's, the fart, you said you had the two other businesses go. So the farts was just the icing on the cake. That was just like when you had, dude. Like you said, you're trying to make content out of everything, dude. You're a content.
Everything. I monetize everything, man. I have to. For one, I live in one of the most expensive cities in the nation, Seattle. Born and raised here. Cost of living keeps going up. So of course, you know what I'm saying, I can't, you know, being poor is not going to do nothing for me. And
I'm not taking my ass to Yakima either, dude. That's not even an option, dude. See, I know about Seattle, dude.
But much love to Yakima. I've been to Yakima Walmart's a few times, man. And they show much love. Got a lot of crop dust videos out there in Yakima, man. Showed a lot. Sunnyside, Yakima.
What do you think this is?
Oh, Tacoma show a lot of love. They show a lot of love. Tack Town show a lot of love, man. But look, I rival. See, they say that my farts smell way worse than the Tacoma aroma. So you already know what's up. See what I'm saying?
Whoa, dude.
You already know what's up.
Do you have fart rivals out there? Because I was gonna say you could go. You could.
Oh no, I don't have none.
You could just.
I have none. Like, you know, it's funny because people be in my DMs and my inboxes and stuff, and they think that they want to battle. They think they want to battle. Yeah. But they don't want that problem. They really don't, because I will literally air them out. And they don't want that.
They don't want that smoke, dude. They don't
want that. They don't want that booty win. You know what I'm saying? So it's just they don't want that. But I know a lot of it, for which is good, because like you said, algorithm going. A lot of them, you know, they just be talking. Just like a lot of Eves, they say that they want to link up in person. And there's only been one Eve, and she's also on my YouTube channel. She met me through my music. And then she found out that, wait a minute, so you got terrible farts too. So wait a minute. So then when she found out she's in Richland. She's in Richland. And and this is on YouTube. So I don't be capping. This is on YouTube. You go watch her. And so when she found out I was gonna be at the Richland Walmart, she came and spent the day with me. And I'm outside. I got my booth set up, everything. I'm outside. I got my team members and everything. She came to me and she stayed with me for 6 hours for the whole day because she did not believe that somebody's farts can smell that bad. You guys, she was floored. She said, "Oh my goodness, your farts are," because she was talking all this nonsense to DM like, "I'll eat your fart for breakfast" and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, you are talking reckless right now. You don't understand what
See,
you're saying.
that's a purely sexual thing, dude. That's dude.
Well, and that's the thing. Hey, and you're right. And you're right though, because it was. And like I told her before, I said, I'm married. The only thing you're gonna be getting is you can come support the music, whatever, and you're getting these farts. And they don't be believing that I'm for real about that. Like I don't play about that cheating stuff and all that. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm happily married. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care how good she thinks she look. I don't care. My wife look better. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much these women was really trying to probably test me, but they're gonna fail every time. Literally, all you're getting is these farts and some music. I'll rap to you and then fart at the same time, and then there you go. That's what's gonna happen to you. So, and that's what she got, and she was so shocked by how bad the farts were. You know what I'm saying? That she was just like, this is incredible. And her nose was done. The whole 6 hours, she was done. And she stayed the whole time. And she was cool. She was nice.
She was nice.
Cool. She was nice. But she just could not hang, and she was shocked. Beautiful soul. She's a beautiful soul. You know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't gonna work.
Yeah.
And she's in the witchcraft. She's in the witchcraft too. So that was one thing. I was like, oh, you may want to get used to these farts, because if you in the witchcraft and if you don't stop, you're going to end up where you don't want to be. Because it talks about in Revelation 21:8. It says that. It says sorcerers. It says sorcerers will be in hell. So I'm like, you better be careful now, because you smelling this and you can't hang with this. So you may want to change your life real quick.
Was this a white girl? Is this a white girl?
No.
That's crazy. No, dude, I'm picturing white girl heavy eyeliner, dude. Green hair.
No. She's a legit Wiccan. And what's so funny is, you know how I say Eve, right? She calls herself Lilith.
Who the fuck is Lilith biblically? I don't even know who that is.
She's not in there biblically. It's a folklore that tries to say that this is Adam's first wife.
What? No, dude. Eve was from Adam's rib, wasn't he? I know a little something about this.
Absolutely. So that's where the witchcraft comes in, because what they're doing is they're pretty much just trying to just downplay scripture, trying to downplay the Bible, right? Trying to make up their own folklores, right? That has nothing to do with the Bible. And then they talk about Adam. Wait, Adam had another wife, had a first wife named Lilith. That's pure BS. You know what I'm saying? That's pure BS. And she called herself a Lilith.
It's just chicks that have watched too many Tim Burton movies growing up, you know, just like too many like that.
For sure. And it's wild too, because she's a sweet girl. She's very nice. So I'm like, dang, this is very unfortunate that this is what you rock with. But this was some years ago too. And you know what I'm saying? We're still very cool, man, and stuff like that. But she's still sad.
Dude, she's got a voodoo doll of your wife in a box under her bed. Dude. She's poking your wife every day.
But you know what's so funny is that none of that stuff works. When you had the blood of Yeshua upon you, no witchcraft, no voodoo, none of that stuff works against you. You see what I'm saying? Because you're covered. No. Voodoo is real though. Voodoo is real. Yeah, no, voodoo's a real thing. Like, but when it comes to voodoo.
Dude, come up with some voodoo. Yes, dude. Well, there's voodoo, and voodoo actually comes from, as far as I know, hoodoo. That was the original when the slaves came over, I do believe, and then
now of course, from Haiti and Honduras and stuff.
I was gonna say Haitians really did the voodoo thing. They're into Haitians, like, but the whole thing heavy, like.
But the whole thing is that these are demons. These are demons, and demons are real. Demons are real. Yeah. Yes, the demons are real. So when you play with black magic, when you play with Ouija boards and stuff like that, that's the devil's playground. You see what I'm saying?
You never got to play with Ouija board?
Nah. But I'm gonna tell you this though. But now my dad, like I said, my pop, who was actually a pastor, they play with Ouija boards when they was kids. And so he got stories. But the whole thing is that when it comes to me, something else that people don't know is that I love horror movies. Okay, I watch them all the time. I love all that stuff. But when it comes to actually just sitting down and just because for my 30th birthday, I did the little haunted Seattle tour and stuff, and I was literally trying to see some ghosts and things like that. And when the tour guide, she said she was doing like tours for over 15 years, and she said whenever she was doing the tour, there will always be an apparition or something that would appear or voice that they would hear. She said when she did my tour, it was the first time that everything was dead. Nothing
Yeah.
happened. The
Dude, they
whole
know what
tour.
happened, dude. They
course,
don't
dude.
want to tempt your ass, dude. They're not trying to tempt
Yeah,
fate.
exactly. There you go. That's the
Dude,
thing right there. So it's like
they're
pretty
already
much
in purgatory.
demons
They don't
know.
need to be in hell.
There you go. And they know who to mess with and who not to mess with. So they don't mess with the elect because they already know. They're like, okay, we can't mess with that. But people who are into voodoo and who practice voodoo, if they do voodoo upon somebody who is not protected by the Holy Spirit, by the Holy Ghost, by the blood of Yeshua, they can get done in. And it's a real thing. Like it's nothing to play about. You know what I'm saying? So, people just got to be very careful when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Ernie,
Spells is real. Spells is real. It's real. Spells is real.
He's saying Yeshua. As far as I know, that's Jesus's
Amen.
not slave name,
No,
but
no.
like the best way to compare it.
Hebrew.
Like
That's his Hebrew name. That's his Hebrew name.
Yeshua,
Which is
yeah.
which they shortened in the community to Joshua. That's why there's a lot of Jews named Josh nowadays and stuff.
Is it the same as Yahweh?
There you go. So
yeah.
Yahweh is God. Yahweh is God. Yep.
Yeah.
Yahuwah, Yahweh. Yep. Exactly. That's God.
Are you in the same league of thought as have you followed any of the Kanye stuff or anything? Have you followed that
Absolutely. I'm in tune with all of that stuff. Everything I'm in tune with. You know what I'm saying? I'm very active in all that stuff, and I stay very equipped with everything. You know what I'm saying? Very equipped with everything.
What about Black Israelites? Like the ones that like
now, of course, when it comes to the Bible, the original Israelites are all black. Everybody in the Bible are black.
Yeah.
That's a black book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's facts. It's facts. It's all facts. I mean, people actually read the Bible and then know historical facts and points, like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, all of them had Cushite wives. We know that Cushite means Ethiopian, right? And they had all these kids by them. We know what freaking Ethiopians look like. Like, come on now. Like, I mean, you have to be an idiot to think otherwise. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Yeah.
Like, if you got any kind of wisdom in you,
I was more or less talking about like the way they get down, dude. Because like they'll sit there, like how they'll post up on a street, dude, and they're just like, y'all suck, dude.
Got you.
They roast.
Now listen. Like now let's go back. Let's go back to what I first said. Yeah. We keep it Christy, right? And the E stands for energy. Christy is all about love for mankind. If you're spilling hate against anybody, that's not Christy. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That hate stuff? No. I can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not it. You got to show love to all mankind. Because at the end of the day, if you're not, then that's when you go on the realm of being not good. You're being evil. We have to show love. You see what I'm saying? Because that's really what it is. And of course, the Bible tells us that nobody does good besides Yeshua. He's the only one that has done good, the only one who is sinless. That means everybody else has sinned. That means everybody else has done evil.
Original
you see what I'm saying?
Right? That we're born with.
Absolutely. Right? But then that's also, but then that's also the laws of God, right? The commandments, right? The commandments of God, you know? And so those sins, you see what I'm saying? So we've all done that. We've all broken at least one. Instead, if you've broken one, then you're guilty of breaking them all. You see what I'm saying?
Did you do catechism classes growing up? Did you do CCD catechism?
So the whole thing is I went to Old Day High School, right?
Yeah.
So that's a private boys' school here in Seattle. And
you went to school with just boys, dude?
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, man, my mom, and it was terrible. It was terrible. And shout out to my mom.
That's crazy.
Shout out. But the whole thing. But I'm gonna tell you something. See, God is so good because I met my wife early. You see what I'm saying? So we've been together since I was 15 and she was 13. So we've been together. You see what I'm saying? Did your wife
take your virginity? If that's the
absolutely. I've only had sex with one woman. One woman my whole life.
So is Ernie.
Good job, Ernie. That's it, baby.
Yeah, boy.
Ernie, that's holy, baby. That's holy, Ernie. That's beautiful.
That's Hold
on to that. Hold on to that. Yep. Yeah, hold on to that, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. So so we are each other's first and only. You know what I'm saying? That's forever. That's forever. That's a forever thing.
Yeah.
You said what?
I said that's wonderful. No one can say that.
Yeah,
dude. That's like honestly,
no, I know it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it's a beautiful
ultimate
thing.
Xbox achievement, dude. That's crazy.
Yes, yes. And see, what people don't realize is that every time I have sex, it feels like the first time. Every single time. You see what I'm saying? Nice. Because we've only been with each other, so we know each other. We know the ins and outs of each other, so it's pleasurable every single time. It's
Hell yeah,
amazing.
dude.
It's a
You
good
know what I'm
way to
saying?
put it.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
Look,
man.
Ernie loves this, dude.
Yeah,
Ernie's
I'm like,
loving
yeah.
hearing this, dude.
That's what's
Ernie's
up.
looking
He's
into
got
his
it right.
future, dude. Ernie's looking in like,
Let's
yeah,
go. Let's
you guys,
go.
you guys both have
Let's go.
brilliantly nice teeth, dude. You both only fuck one chick, dude. It's awesome, dude. It's fucking great. I love it.
Oh man, that is
Oh,
good.
man.
That is good.
Dude.
Dental hygiene is everything, man. Gotta take care of them
I
chompers, man.
I wish I would have known
Got
that
to.
growing up.
It's only
dude.
one.
And then, like I told you
That's
before we did
it.
the show, I do. When I said I used to sell cocaine, that comes along with doing cocaine when you sell it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that shit's
Yeah,
horrible for your teeth. So I have some
yeah,
problems.
yeah.
I'm gonna end up getting some veneers eventually, dude. Is what I'm thinking. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go with.
you know that's a hot thing right now. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with
It's
that.
definitely hot in
You
the
know,
streets, dude. But also, I don't know. I think it's kind of lame to care about your teeth as a man. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I just don't care that much. I'm just like,
look. Look, man. Because for one, not having teeth or your teeth being bad, it just ages you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
it does, for
you don't
sure.
want to age beyond your time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I've seen people my age who look old as heck because they didn't take care of their teeth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm like, all he had to do was take care of his teeth, let alone with diet and exercise and drinking water and stuff. But taking care of your teeth is essential. It's everything.
Well,
Like when you get older,
Yeah.
you want to still be able to be chewing on some things that you like to eat. You feel me?
no,
And if
I
you don't
still
take
got
care of
all-
your
yeah.
teeth, you ain't gonna be able to do
pretty much
that.
I did my own dental work in the back, dude. I thought I had a wisdom tooth,
Really?
and it wasn't a wisdom tooth. I just like broke the furthest tooth in the back, and then
Oh my gosh.
procedurally over months filed it down, dude. I have this insane threshold.
What?
Yeah.
Why I'm in my health position the way I
Wow.
am. I had a burst appendix for over 3 months, and that's why I'm in the health position.
Wow.
And like
Man.
so, like I just like to.
I'm praying for that. I'm praying for that for sure. Though. I'm praying for that,
Hey,
man. I'm really
dude,
praying for that.
I need
Man,
all
for
of it,
real.
dude. Freaking, I'm
Man,
trying to get Ernie to
absolutely.
get the whole Mexican community, dude. Like a
You got us, dude.
I've
You know
mentioned
it.
a
Hey,
few
for
times
real.
now, but
For real.
you familiar?
For real.
Are you familiar with Dragon Ball Z? I don't know if you realize this, but
Absolutely.
your logo is
Gotta
Dragon
be.
Ball. Is the one logo you have on there? Let me see. I can't see.
Christy Boxing Dojo. This is my boxing gym.
He's got
Christy Boxing Dojo.
he's got the
Yeah.
dojo. Like okay, it's exactly okay.
Mhm,
Dude,
mhm.
Yeah.
because he's got. I didn't notice it. I sent Ernie and I was like, dude, is this Goku on the fucking Nimbus? Like that's what you had the one.
Yeah.
Your thing. I was like, that's Goku on the Nimbus, dude. I was like, hell yeah, because
That's
we're
what's
big
up.
Dragon Ball
Yeah.
dorks, dude. But that's what I want.
Dragon Ball Z is fire.
I want Ernie to a spirit bomb of all the Mexican prayers. If he gets all of them, dude, it will create the spirit bomb effect that will keep me through, dude. I mean, it's just they're making it seem so simple, but they're putting my stomach back on the inside. It doesn't seem so simple to me. Like that's what it is.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
My organ, a little piece of my organ is hanging out right now, dude. And guys, I should have said it off the top. That's why we brought him in. A lot of you guys, the newer listeners, don't know, as I haven't talked about it in a while, but I haven't farted in over 1,000 days, dude. 3 years. That's so long. I haven't.
What?
Yes, dude. Like over 1,000.
What?
Yes, dude. That's
man.
And I'm 9 days away from getting that back, provided everything goes.
Oh, that's a blessing.
Yes,
man, that's
dude.
a blessing, man. Ooh, that first fart, it's gonna feel so good. It's gonna be huge too. Hopefully, all the farts over the years are just chilling, and they just come all out at once. Make sure you're by Eve. Make sure you're by Eve when you do it too, and record the video and send it to me. Send me the video, record it, so I can see her reaction. Okay,
I'm gonna raise my hand. Yeah, I'm gonna raise my hand in the hospital and be like, "Oh, I summon all Eves to the room, please." They're gonna be like, "What?"
Oh my gosh! Oh man! Matter of fact, are you in the area? Are you in the area where you at?
No, I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, dude.
Oh dang! Okay, never mind. Cause if you was in the area, I was gonna pull up on you. After surgery, I was gonna pull up on you and support you, and just wait until that first fart came out and record it, baby, and get it. Man, that would have been amazing.
I'm gonna be high on like medical grade heroin, so hopefully
yeah, you
I
will.
Like, remember to do it. So,
yeah, you're gonna be on everything. You're gonna be on everything
Xbox,
for sure.
Playing Starfield on Xbox. Dude, freaking, that's all I'm gonna be doing. If they got me on the same floor, dude, it's the hottest nurses in the world. I spent 27 days in the hospital when I was in there.
Oh my goodness!
And
wow!
And then all the nurses on that floor it was every different type of hot girl you can imagine. Every different ethnicity. Every
wow!
Every
it was heaven. It was heaven in there.
Dude, even the guys, they all had their masks on. This was like the outbreak of COVID. This is right when like the black riots were going on heavy in my city.
Oh
dude,
man,
like the BLM
oh
riots.
man,
I'm
man.
in there high as
You
hell.
know, I'm in Seattle, man. You know, Seattle was holding it down the longest over here, man. There was a
Did you
lot
go
of
out?
nonsense going on during that time. Hell nah.
Hell no,
Nah.
dude, you're not trying to get caught up in that, dude.
Nah, man.
what's
I got too much to live for, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm
if you
staying
look
out
at it,
the way.
it's not a lot of black people. It's just whites fighting with whites out there about black rights.
Well,
like, dude,
well. You know, that's good. Let them have
Yeah.
it. Yes, hold it down. Hold it down, baby.
Every
Yes,
black
let's
dude
go.
I know,
Hold it down.
every black dude I know had the exact same reaction when I asked you, dude. They're like, "No, I'm not going out for that, dude. That's crazy, dude." What I've
Exactly.
I managed to not get shot my entire life. I'm gonna get shot at some freaking crazy rally.
Exactly.
Like,
Thank
that's
you.
crazy.
Thank
dude.
you. No, I'm cool.
Dude, they're
I'm
lighting
cool.
cop cars on fire and shit, dude. I'm like,
Yes.
dude.
Oh, they was doing all of the above and then some. Like they literally rioted the on Capitol Hill here in Seattle. They rioted the police precinct and kicked the police out. Like imagine how gully you gotta be to kick the police out of their station and booted them. So remember, it was the autonomous zone. So they kicked out. So they had pretty much had this whole like little neighborhood of Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Chop Chaz, and they kicked out the police and literally had this whole precinct for what was it like, done 3 or 4 months. And just it was gone.
They held it down for 3 or 4 months.
I think I remember this.
How do I not hear about this, dude? You're talking about like full insurrection. How the hell do I not hear about this?
Absolutely. Dude? It was on CNN, NBC. It was on everything. It was national news. Like Seattle went off.
I only go to Donald Trump for my news. That's all I go to is
Donald Trump was talking about it. Yeah, Donald Trump was talking. Man, it went off. It went off.
Yeah, no.
Well, you know, that's funny. I never have either. I've never voted either.
You know what else we've never done?
No. I did vote. I voted in 2008 for Obama. That was the only time I voted. And again, after that, I didn't vote again. So I didn't vote the second term or nothing.
Even if you didn't, you have to say you did because you're black, dude. You gotta like always.
Yeah. I voted. Of course. I voted for Obama in 2008. I did. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. I did. But that was the only time I've ever voted. I've never voted locally or nothing. That was literally the only time I voted, and that was.
I say you run for local office on just the president of just your dominance. Also, I think I wanted to bring up because I dug deep into your personal, but not too deep. But I saw you used to be a bigger man. You buckled down and became a pretty fit dude.
I was 366 pounds. 366 pounds.
How tall are you though?
I'm 6'3".
So you were a bit big then, dude.
Yeah.
You were crazy. You weren't getting moved if you didn't want to get moved, dude. You had mass.
Exactly. Yeah, not at all. Not only that, I was still performing, doing hour sets of rapping, and still, doing my exercise and everything. So I did not have high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't out of shape at all. I was just pretty much
the video I saw, you were fucking teeing up because I know a little something about boxing, And, the guy's got rhythm, dude. And the guy can go, dude. Most people don't realize that boxing is mostly about rhythm and timing. Do a lot of people
absolutely.
And you can I could see it whenever someone has it, dude. This guy got it. Like,
I appreciate it.
Also, I like with the kids what you do with them, dude. The drills with the pool noodles and everything. You're not giving them CTE like a lot of gyms will do. Gyms will just throw kids in and be like, "Let's go, dude. It's time for you to learn how to take a punch." And
not at all. Not at all.
It's not Christy at all.
It's not a Christy at all. Not Christy at all. And that's the thing too, because a lot of my kids, they get mad at me. They're like, "Coach, can we spar today?" Because of course they want to hit each other. And I'm like, no. You're not ready yet. And of course I got the headgear and stuff like that. I got the headgear and things, but I'm like, you're not ready yet. Because at the end of the day, I want your defense to be amazing. It's nothing to throw punches, but I don't want you to get hit by a punch. And that's my whole thing.
People don't realize that they never wore that headgear. The headgear, it still hurts when you get hit with it.
Oh, yes. You're still feeling the impact. With the gloves and the headgear, you're still feeling the impact. Absolutely.
People don't. What size? Because I used to, when I was a kid, we would use 16 ounces when I was a kid.
Yes. I have 12 through 16. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
12 ounce, 14 ounce, and 16 ounce. Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Mhm.
Ernie, I bet you didn't know I had a boxing phase, huh? I got a whole family of gold lovers, buddy.
I did
Whole
not know.
That's
family of
what's
gold
up.
lovers, dude. Like,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
dude.
what's up.
Yeah, dude.
Actually,
I
one
can
of
see it.
one of the fighters I trained just never knew how to box, never before, nothing like that. Came to me a year and a half ago to my gym, and started training, and literally is already now getting fights and is an amateur fighter. And actually, their first fight, they beat somebody who won Golden Gloves 3 years ago,
That's gotta
and
make
has
you feel
only been
good. Are you in the
yeah,
quarter? You
yeah.
gotta go there and do quarter
Oh
work
yeah, I
for
was
me.
in the
Yeah,
corner. Yeah, I was in the
okay,
corner.
yeah,
Yeah, I
okay,
was in the
good.
corner.
Yeah, dude. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
tell you how to live your life. I'm like, but you
No,
gotta
no, no,
be
for
there,
sure.
dude, for
Yeah,
sure.
no,
Like,
I was in the corner, man. It was wild. It was wild. And not only that, like my fighter was fighting like legit boxing coaches, amateur
yeah,
boxing coaches and everything, and was putting work on them. And they're like, how have you only been boxing for a year and a half and are this nice already? Like that makes
yeah.
no sense. And it's just,
I
hey,
can
it's
tell you
Christy.
have I can
It's
tell you have
Christy.
drive, dude. You got
Yeah.
drive. You got how old are you? About 35, 36, 30,
I
30
will be
years.
40. I will be 40 in February.
You know what they say, dude. It
No
don't crack.
way.
Dude, the black
Come
does
on,
not
come
It
crack,
don't
on,
crack.
dude. It
come
does
on,
not
come
crack.
on,
Dude.
come on. It does not crack,
They need to
man.
come up with what's the proper term for light skin? Mulatto? Because we need to come up with one for mulattoes. Because you guys especially don't crack, dude. Like
Well,
it's
well,
like
well, well, pretty much it's in the Bible, it's considered a cake unturned. You know what I'm
a
saying?
cake
So
on
you know how like
turn.
a cake unturned. You
I
feel me? So
like
so
that,
so
dude. Let's
yep,
There
go.
you go.
yep, a cake
Let's
unturned.
go.
So when you're lighter, of course, you know what I'm saying, all melanated folks in the Bible, but if you're lighter on the lighter spectrum, you're considered just a cake unturned. You feel me? So like you wasn't baking that long in the sun pretty much. So you're just a cake unturned. You're just a little lighter. That's all it is.
All it
So
is.
yep. That's
Yeah,
the
Nice.
turn.
dude.
That's the turn. Yeah.
That's awesome. I've never heard that one, dude. I know some deep, I know
The new one.
deep black
Yeah.
secrets, and I never heard that one, dude. You can add that one to the list, dude. Let's go. I consider myself an
Yes.
anthropologist, dude. I study all races,
Okay.
dude.
No.
I
Hey. See, and
yeah,
also what people don't realize is, see, the whole thing about races, that's a man-made term. You know what I'm
we should be
saying?
able to talk about it, dude.
Yeah.
We've been able to talk
It's a
about. I've been
man-made
able to make
term.
jokes, and you laughed at every joke, which is
Come
a
on.
war.
Look,
I was worried
that's
about that. I was like,
oh
dude, maybe he's
nah.
trying to
Oh
stone
nah.
on me.
Hey,
Like,
no jokes, man. Jokes all day. You gotta
dude,
joke. And that's also what keeps you young and healthy and alive. You gotta laugh, you gotta joke. It's not
yeah,
supposed to be serious. People don't realize that the Bible says God gave you life to live it abundantly. You ain't supposed to be serious. We're not supposed to be spending our whole life just working nonsense jobs, trying to make a living to just feed ourselves and have a roof over here and stuff. No, you're supposed to live life and have fun and live it abundantly. Do all
yeah,
things that you enjoy doing. Have fun and stuff. But while you're having fun, please love your neighbor. Please help out those
yeah,
in need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
hell
Nobody
yeah,
should be hungry. Nobody should be homeless or things like that. Because that's not Christy. You know what I'm saying? We should
yeah,
all have life and live it abundantly. That means
yeah.
you, and you. Don't care how you
Even
look. Doesn't
even
matter.
if
God
even if
created
you're not
us, right?
religious, yeah, even if you're not religious,
Yes.
you can always look at the Bible as
Yeah.
I'm
like
not
not.
religious.
You can look at it as a guidelines,
There you
as
go.
Mhm.
like
That's
as like
it.
let's say, because there are. My personal opinion, I believe the Bible was written by very rich people at the time, and it was to keep people poor. I think it was to keep people scared and poor, because a lot of it is like, don't you steal from us, you poor peasants. Because like there's some things in the Bible that like I agree with, and then there's like it's particularly the Old Testament that's wild. Like there is a part of the Old Testament that says short people don't get into heaven. It says ugly people don't get into heaven. It says people if one of your testicles has been shriveled, then you won't
Now
get
the
into
whole thing, the whole thing. Now that now as far as the testicles part, that's if your
heaven.
testicles have been maimed, if your testicles were maimed,
Yeah,
that's the thing. But
Mhm.
also people got to realize that the translation, when it comes to Hebrew Aramaic and when it gets translated into
yeah,
English and things like that, it loses a lot of its meat. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
So oftentimes that's when mistranslations come into play. So people
yeah.
have to be careful upon those things and just have to take oftentimes when it comes to that kind of stuff, you gotta take these with a grain of salt. Because of course if something happens to your testicles, God's not gonna say, oh, you can't come in here, you ain't got no nuts. No,
What if you?
it's not like
I don't know.
that. Oh, you're
Yeah,
short. You're short. You can't come in here because you're short. No, not at all. That's not
okay with it,
happening.
dude. It's about I think I picture a very hot heaven, just all models, dude. Everyone's 6 foot, dude. Just fucking hot ass models in heaven. Isn't that what
No,
everyone
no.
imagines? That's what everyone
And people have to remember, people gotta remember, because now that you said that, to piggyback off of the ugliness, like imagine that, because there's a written documentation that says that Yeshua, his appearance, his visage was not of an attractive person. Yes, was not of an attractive person.
As the kids would say, he was mid, dude. Yeah,
there you go. There you go. Below basic. You wouldn't look at Christ and be like, oh, he a handsome dude. No, because you got to remember, when he came in his most humblest appearance. So he was not handsome looking. He was not tall. Actually said that he was maybe like 5'5". So he was not like that. Now he was a skinny, he was a carpenter, so you know, he had muscle on him, but he was not as what you would
I kind of want my Jesus to be able to dunk, though. You know, I kind of want my Jesus to be able to dunk.
Hey, look. Look, in all things, and all things through Christ, things is possible. So I'm pretty sure he's like my partner Nate Robinson.
I was just about to say,
Nate Robinson, exactly.
Yeah, dude.
Spud Webb can dunk.
He would like,
yeah.
I watched him one mixtape growing up, dude.
Come on. And that's what I did. That's what I did at O'Day. See, I played basketball at O'Day High School, so that's what I did, hooping.
Wait, the name of your high school was All Day High School?
Oh no, O'Day. So O'Day, apostrophe DEA, O'Day High School. So I went to O'Day from I did freshman and sophomore year, and then transferred out to Ingram because my wife, of course, she wasn't going to go to O'Day. So when she got into high school, she went to Ingram, which is by our house. She went to Ingram, so I transferred out of O'Day. I told Mom, I said, I went there like you wanted. I went there, I got in. Because pretty much you got to take a test to get in, because they only accept 100 new students every year, and that's what they accept. So it's harder to get into O'Day than it is to get into, let's say, Harvard and things like that. It's very hard. So it's very prestigious to get in there. So so my mom was like, "Baby, I want you to get into O'Day. I want you to go there." I was like, "I don't want to go to an all boys school. I don't want to." She's like, "Baby, man, I love this for you. Go ahead and get in." So I actually tried to fail the test. I tried to fail the test. I fell asleep. The test was 8 hours. I fell asleep and everything. Tried to fail the test. And then I ended up passing enough to where they said, okay, you didn't pass with the A, but you passed well enough to where if you come to summer school, then you can come to the school. I was like, man, I don't want to go to summer school.
Like, not only do I not want to go to the school, you're offering me more school.
Exactly. So I had to go to summer school to get in. But of course, Mom was like, you got to go. I didn't want Mom mad at me. Again, I'm scared of my mom. So I went to O'Day.
Were you raised by a single mother? Was it?
Well, my dad's in my life, but my mom and dad were never married. They was never married.
What the hell happened to you? Yeah, but so your mom was the driving force then, dude. She was
absolutely.
I'm just trying to figure out who instilled these good values in you, dude, because you are
my
like
pop and mom. Pop and mom both did. I lived with my pop. Probably half and half. I was with my pop. And then with my mom, you know what I'm saying? So it was a similar to both.
They get along well enough that they made it.
They don't. They really don't get along. I wish they did.
It's just being they were cordial enough to make it work.
There you go.
Like, so that's nice, dude, just to make it
work. Yeah, absolutely.
Ernie, do you just click off at an hour, Ernie? Is that like, are you like a pay by the hour thing, Ernie? What the hell just happened?
Did he even say bye? He didn't even say bye. He didn't even say where he was going. He just bailed.
Ernie's such a good guy. He would never do that to me, dude. He's
Ernie's cool.
He's like, I'm not contributing much to this, dude. He wants to kick in, but he's never done this with a guest. It's normally just me and him rambling.
Oh,
you know? I don't know if you heard the show or anything, but the show is pretty aggressive.
I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. No, you guys is good. You guys is good.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, no, dude. We just try to poke fun at everything, you know, and
this
didn't start until I had my health problems. I didn't start the show until I had it, and it's like just
okay.
Like, because it's not just that, like, I have the chunk out of my back, dude. So when it's done, it's gonna look like an entry. Yeah, dude. They had to suck
man.
It was the 20-something days in the hospital, and then I had to have a big dragon style pump out of my back for like 2 months after that.
Oh man.
I was lucky, dude. I was very lucky because all the poison got retained in one spot in my back. So it was like I had a softball and a half-size black and blue thing out my back. And yeah, I got lucky. This is the first time a lot of these listeners are hearing this too. So if you guys stuck in,
man, hey, God is good. That's a beautiful testimony. You got a beautiful testimony.
What the hell did you go, dude?
Welcome back, Ernie.
Did you have to go kiss your sweet Albanian queen, dude? What was that, dude?
I did. No, she's not here yet. I just had to take an emergency bathroom break.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, dude, we're about to wrap up anyways, dude. I would love to have you back on at some point, dude,
That was
in the
amazing.
future. I would
For
love
sure.
to have you on because
For
your
sure.
energy is incredible, dude. This
For
is
sure, man. For sure. I have fun.
You broke the curse because I normally hate guest episodes. I have some that I've never put up, dude. You know, and with like people like comedians in New York that would drive our numbers up, you know, if I posted these things just by association.
Right.
And I'm like,
For sure.
I don't like the episode, so I'm not putting it up. You know, this I fucking
right.
Ernie knows I hate everything when we're done. I hate everything when we're done, dude. I'm like, this one,
that's
a
blessing.
This is a good one. Also, I'm on Valium.
That's a blessing.
The Valium, but no, this was good, dude.
That's a blessing. Yes.
It is a blessing, dude. And please keep those prayers coming for your boy, dude.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'll be sure to check in with everyone. I'm going to be checking in, dude, making sure that I'm on top of it. Dude, Ernie, did you have anything? Because I asked you if you wanted to prepare any questions before we leave. Do you have anything for the man?
I feel like he answered a lot of the questions as we were going. I was like, one of the main things, I was like, why is it all girls on your page? You answered that. You were like, Eves. Yeah. I mean, like, did you ever bottle your farts, like, to send them out to people? I think you answered
that. You had that, dude. Let's go, dude. Ernie, good job. Ernie.
Well, the whole thing, man, the whole thing, Ernie, is that I would like to have her make more for me so I can mail them out to you, because I've had people that have asked for those because they want to use them as chemical warfare. You know what I'm saying? They want me to do their own things with them. You know, so I'm gonna try to reach out.
Run a test on a mason jar, dude. Just fart into a mason jar, dude. Seal it up. Run a test on it. Open it up a week later, and if it's still got its pungency, you know you're selling a quality product.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
And I can one more out of the product line, dude. To be honest,
right. And I can definitely do that. I can definitely do that for sure.
That's not a man-made. That's a man-made chemical.
Exactly. It's the real. It's coming from the real behind of Only1CropDuster. Yeah, it's coming straight from the source. Straight from the source. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Thank you so much, dude. Everyone, please go check them out. Please, anything you want to plug, dude. Anything that you want to tell people to check out. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, like I was saying with my nonprofit, Christ organization, I'm very big. You know, the farts is good and everything like that, but I'm very, very big. I'm very big on helping out people in need. So that's my heart at the end of the day. So my Crop Dust channel, my music channel, everything is under my nonprofit organization, Christ organization. So pretty much, if you guys are able to go to my ChristEorganization.com, that's ChristE organization.com, you can see my website. And if people, I just want people to be able to just help out people in need. So 100% of all proceeds that go through my website goes towards helping out people as far as past eviction notices go, and past the utility bills and stuff like that. Also, I'm in North Seattle on Aurora Avenue, so there's sadly just a lot of homelessness and things like that. So I try and just do what I can to help them people out and stuff. So that's through my website. So people like to donate. Even people can even sponsor, as far as I have kids who want to come do boxing classes. But kids sometimes, even though I'm the most affordable around, it can still be very expensive. And if people would like to just sponsor a kid or sponsor an adult who would like to come take self-defense classes and things like that, they can do so as well on my website. You know, and that's pretty much it, man. I'm just all about just helping those in need.
If you show up with a black eye or a broken nose as a child, though, he will start training you for free. He will teach you enough.
No, that's facts. That's facts. Like I'm anti-bully. So when it comes to that stuff, no bullying. Like everybody knows, like when it comes to that kind of stuff, I don't play about that. I'm all about being meek and peaceful. You only use these things if you're going to be in the ring, or if you have to protect yourself. Then you go ahead and use that. Rather than that, it's love for all mankind, baby. And that's the Christy way all day.
Nowadays, you can prevent a school shooting by doing that, dude. Just by being like,
"Oh, hey, that's it. That's it." And you said it. And you said it. Willis, you said it, because the whole thing is, so Seattle is about to set their all-time homicide record, right? Cool. And it's been youngsters who've been doing a lot of these shootings and killings and stuff. And I'm like, man. And so when I see them, I'm like, this is crazy. Like, do you guys not know how to fight? Like, because I know that when I was a kid, we settled all kind of disputes, no problem, with just fighting. Just, I got a problem with you. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. And then you're all good. You feel what I'm saying? Literally, you're all good. But now these kids are pow, 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 pow,
But
pow, all day
the
long.
generation before us said the same thing about us, though, dude. They all said
This
the same thing.
this is very true. This is very true.
Friday. It's Friday. He says
very
that
true.
to me.
But
We
now,
start with that.
no, this is true. This is very true. But the thing now, though, is that so like I said, where I'm at in North Seattle, these kids, because we wasn't bringing guns into school like that, and we was not shooting in schools like that. They are shooting like literally just last year, same time at Ingram High School. There was some kids. They was in the bathroom, and people got shot. People got killed right here by my way, right here, Ingram High School. You can look it up. You can Google Ernie and see it. They got shot and killed.
Don't do it, Ernie. It's a sad note to end on.
Yeah, it is sad.
We'll take
but you can see it, and literally, these is youngsters. These is freshmen. That means they're 14 years old. Yeah, 14 years old, and you're gonna tell me that you want to settle your beef?
Yeah, dude, right?
And it was in a lunch cafeteria. So that's you mean to tell me that you got teachers around, you got students around, everything, and you just gonna start blasting in the lunch cafeteria
with not great aim? It's not like these guys are going to firing ranges and learning how to use
but the person, their aim is always terrible. But somebody got killed. A youngster got killed. 14 years old, got killed. You know what I'm saying? And it's just super sad. And that happens. That's prominent, especially around here. It's sad. Like North Seattle's supposed to be the more affluent area of Seattle, but it's not now. Like crime has dispersed everywhere across the city. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just it's bad everywhere now, and it's very sad. And it's just they're just quick to just shoot you. Any kind of beef, they're quick to shoot you. And a lot of times it'll be social media beef, so it'll be Instagram beef. Or it'd be Snapchat beef. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's not enough to just make it. Dude, when we were growing up, it was diss tracks. It was like, dude, the Game and 50 Cent would make diss tracks on each other. Now what these kids do now is they go and they kill someone, then they go and they film a music video where they shot them. They go to the kid's grave, they go to the kid's mother's house who's grieving, film music.
They snitch on themselves.
It's wild. It is the most insane shit I've ever seen. And these kids can't even grow peach fuzz on their face yet, dude. Half of them are out there.
Not at all.
They're
and you know, you said it, Willis, and you know the thing is too, Willis, and you know what it is that it's because that they know, because these kids are smart though, because of course they have access to everything when it comes to, they got phones in their hands, so they have everything online, right? Everything's in their hands, so they're smart to know that for one, they can't get that much time for killing you because they're underage. So they can't really get that much time. So they don't fear consequences like that. They don't fear consequences. So they're doing all these carjackings like nothing. Like Seattle's crazy with the carjackings, crazy with the shootings. And he says all youngsters 14 and 15 years old. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I thank God that I have Ingram high schoolers inside of my boxing gym that are training in boxing and stuff like that. It's a beautiful blessing. I train Ballard High School students in football and stuff like that. So I'm doing what I can to try and help prevent this kind of stuff, because if not, it's going to go unchecked and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. Like I said, I got two daughters. I have a 7-year-old daughter and an 11-year-old daughter, and they go to school in Seattle, and there'll be lockdowns. And I'm like, oh, no, we're not doing that,
dude. I would lose it if my kid was like in a lockdown situation at a school. I don't have a kid, but my hypothetical child, I would.
It's scary. It's scary. Yeah. It is scary. It is scary. Dude, like for real. I
like to think I would bust in there with body armor on. Like, dude, I'd be like,
you would like to think so. Yeah. You would like to think so. And of course you would. And of course you would. You would do all you could to protect your kids. And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even just my own kids, because I'm a protector of all kids. I got to do all I can for all kids, because no matter what, it could trickle down if I don't try to do what I can to my own kids. So I try to look after all kids that I can. If they're in my graces, you know what I'm saying? I'm your uncle now. I'm your big brother now. You know what I'm saying? I'm your dad figure, because that's what it's about. They don't have nobody really to look up to no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's very sad.
Maybe you should contact the local police department and tell them that you have a tactical weapon ready to be deployed at any time during these standoff situations.
That chemical warfare.
Dude, you come in there, dude, and they're just like, "What is happening, dude?" They just disorient you. Drop, dude. Being on the news, being a farting superhero is amazing.
Hey,
dude. We get
and that's the one thing. Like, see, and it's been a blessing because just earlier in the year, King 5 News is a local news station. they came to my boxing gym and filmed my kids' class. So that was a blessing to be able to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, they came through and they wanted to shed spotlight on Seattle Black business owners, and I got chosen as one of them, for which is
Did
very
you give them the
humbling in
treatment,
itself.
dude? Did you hold them in for them though, dude? You didn't give them the
So
treatment.
for that, held it in. You know what I'm saying? Held it in, kept it good.
Man's got self-discipline, dude. He's not a pig.
Yeah.
He's not an animal.
Yeah.
Kept
Kept it all good for that. For sure. But then when the cameras was gone, and when the clients came back to normal, let them out all day long. And as you guys can see on my YouTube, I have a lot of videos on my YouTube where I'm crop dusting during my boxing sessions and stuff like that. So the females are running out of the gym. They're running out of the gym because it just smells so terrible.
It's evasion, dude. They gotta learn how to dip, dive, dodge, and duck, dude. They gotta get ready. Dude.
That's what I tell them. I'll be like, you guys can take these punches to your face, but you can't take these farts. How does that make sense? You mean to tell me that my farts are hurting more than these punches? My farts hurt more than these punches to your face? That's crazy to me. I don't believe that. That's a lie. That's a lie. You're lying.
You should start really making it like it's a Mr. Miyagi thing. Like, I'm doing this for your own good. Like, you're not just washing my car, dude. Like, this is something that's gonna train you in the long run, dude. Like, this is something that's gonna help.
It's all discipline. All discipline.
All right, guys, we're out here. We ran an hour 15. That was a killer episode. Thank you guys so much for listening, dude. Thank you so much for joining us, dude. And
indeed.
We got still 2 more episodes, Ernie. We gotta crank out before I get the surgery, buddy. So let's
get it done.
out.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Good surgery. Good surgery indeed.
Yes,
nice.
Sir.